All right, so how did it feel to do animal work and to transform into an animal?
It was
Just said she
difficult
left me.
Why was it difficult?
because it was really hard to get from being able to walk around to having to switch only, not all at once, but different parts of your body to said animal. And then to switch back from that only with like arms and torso and shoulders and legs to get all that to move
Yeah.
each different body part to that.
The goal was really to isolate those movements so you're thinking about how the legs would move and you can really focus on that before you add something else. So, are there any characteristics you could take from your animal movement into your character?
Yeah, like my character where my animal was a Chihuahua. Like I play a cheerleader. She's really preppy, kind of moves fast and is always like kind of like that. And when I thought of Chihuahua, because they always are moving fast and they bark a lot and they're very high pitched generally. So I think that would definitely be an asset.
To add to it?
I swing my arms a lot, so I thought since like that would be wings, I guess. And they're gay, so they're colorful. I don't know. I guess that's the whole reason behind it. I mean,
Yeah, so the specific mannerism of moving your arms. Does your character do that when he's like nervous or?
he does it whenever he's just talking in general, being himself. I think because he doesn't really get to be himself a lot because whenever he's in the therapist's office, he's being himself. He can choose to be in place. Like he says in the piece, he says, at least here I can choose to be in places where I can be who I am. And whenever he's with his family or just with anybody else, he has to act like a manly man, and he has to butch it up. And that's one of the things that he hates doing, and in a way he has been a butch and butching it up his whole life because he didn't want his parents or anyone to find out that he was gay.
Okay, so maybe when you have your character talking to the parents, you can feel that rigidity in your arms, almost like the butterfly's still in the cocoon. You can maybe clench your fist a little bit, like it's wrapped up, it's tight. And then when he does get to be himself, that's when you can add the wings and kind of move and flow, and that would resemble your butterfly. What about a cat?
I just act like a cat.
Okay, and what's your character like?
He's kind of sarcastic. Doesn't really care about a lot. Like, isn't afraid to make a child cry.
Okay, and so do you think you can pull anything from the way a cat moves into your character?
No.
Okay, well,
I made my cat kind of move gracefully.
okay. Maybe think of when a cat maybe sees a mouse and they're kind of zeroing in on it. Does your character ever have moments where there's like he's on the attack?
No.
No?
Yes,
Yes, there is.
whenever he talks to the mother.
You know my piece better than I do.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I was also saying whenever he's talking to the mom.
Talking to the mom and telling that
The little
Santa's
boy.
good. Yeah, he
Still
kind of
girl.
snaps a little bit. It's just like he kind of gets at.
I think you could do that with your facial expressions a lot. Like
And the cats, how they walk are cocky. I mean, you're telling a story of your experience in a mall working as an elf. I mean, you're cocky because now you're at a place where you're at a higher position now, not working in a mall. But I feel like you have this kind of cocky sense to it. It's just like, this is my life. This is what I was before, but now I'm here, Or, I mean, that's kind of different. I don't know. The tone of the piece can be kind of like a cat because, yeah, or, yeah, I mean.
And my owner wants me to cuddle, but I'll scratch your face.
Okay, well, how they were talking about when you snap at the mom. Have you ever seen a cat when it notices something, it turns its head really quick and like it's sharp and then it just stays zeroed in? So maybe when you start to have that confrontation, you have a really quick snap and then it's zeroed in because they're watching their prey, they're getting ready to pounce.
Yeah.
right.